Negative thinking can contribute to problems such as social anxiety, depression, stress, and low self-esteem. The key to changing your negative thoughts is to understand how you think now and the problems that result. Then use strategies to change these thoughts or make them have less of an effect. Today, we will tell you about 10 ways to stop negative thoughts and feelings from taking over. Number 10. Step back and look at how you're responding. The way you respond to your thoughts can sometimes keep you in a cycle of rumination or repetitive thinking. Rumination can often cause negative consequences to a person's mental health. The next time you find yourself continuously running things over in your mind, take note of how it affects your mood. Do you feel irritated, nervous, or guilty? What's the primary emotion behind your thoughts? Having self-awareness is key to changing your mindset. Number 9. Find a distraction. Shut down overthinking by involving yourself in an activity you enjoy. This looks different for everyone, but ideas include learning some new kitchen skills by tackling a new recipe, going to your favorite workout class, taking up a new hobby, such as painting or volunteering with a local organization. It can be hard to start something new when you're overwhelmed by your thoughts. If finding a distraction feels daunting, try setting aside a small chunk of time, say 30 minutes, every other day. Use this time to either explore potential distractions or dabble in existing ones. There are a few different strategies we can try when our goal is to stop a negative thought from pulling us off our game. Before proceeding further, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification icon so you would get notified when we upload the next video. Number 8. Take a deep breath. You've heard it a million times, but that's because it works. The next time you find yourself tossing and turning over your thoughts, close your eyes and breathe deeply. Try it. Here's a good starter exercise to help you unwind with your breath. Find a comfortable place to sit and relax your neck and shoulders. Place one hand over your heart and the other across your belly. Inhale and exhale through your nose, paying attention to how your chest and stomach move as you breathe. Try doing this exercise 3 times a day for 5 minutes, or whenever you have racing thoughts. Number 7. Meditate. Developing a regular meditation practice is an evidence-backed way to help clear your mind of nervous chatter by turning your attention inward. All you need is 5 minutes and a quiet spot. When we think negative thoughts, we physically tense up, which puts us in a greater state of distress. Allow yourself some moments of respite for reality in which you sit down, breathe, and relax. If you feel the tension in a particular part of your body, do your best to relax it. When you exhale, imagine you're directing your breath into the area you feel pain, allowing the power of your breath to soften the tension. When you're meditating, be still and mentally scan every part of your body, from your head to your feet. Feel each part and feel its connection to your center of gravity. Keeping your focus on your body can occupy your mind and prevent it from getting swept away by a current of negative thoughts. Even if you suffer from chronic pain or headaches, etc., there is always something you can focus on that is rooted in pleasure. Think about your body and focus on what feels good today, rather than your various ailments. If you're having trouble, try rolling your shoulders, stretching your neck, or doing some yoga. This should create feelings of softness across your body that you can focus your attention on. Number 6. Look at the bigger picture. How will all the issues floating around in your mind affect you 5 or 10 years from now? Will anyone really care that you bought a fruit plate for the potluck instead of baking a pie from scratch? Don't let minor issues turn into significant hurdles. Start being aware of your thought processes. When you start to overthink something small, put into practice steps to stop that process. Step in and bring yourself back to earth, validating your concerns but focusing on moving to more positive and productive thoughts. Worry comes from perception, and it's how you view things that determine how you feel about them. If worrying over small things is a frequent problem for you, learning to reframe those thoughts is a helpful way to fight the negativity. Ask yourself if your stress over these tiny details is worthwhile, if it will matter in a week, or if what you fear is grounded in reality. Fear is a powerful and all-consuming emotion. Address your fears over little things, find their roots, and then remind yourself of grounded, realistic facts that contradict your fear. Think about how fear isn't an order. It's a reminder to be cautious. So be careful, but move forward and prove that you've learned from the initial cause of your fear. Many people find their jobs very stressful, and if you work long hours, you may be even more tired from it. If you start extending your work hours by bringing things home to do, your brain can't disconnect from the stressful environment. You may even begin to associate your home, meant to be a restful space, with work. Research dictates that you have to have a clear separation between work and personal life to reduce stress. Number 5. Do something nice for someone else. Trying to ease the load for someone else can help you put things in perspective. Think of ways you can be of service to someone going through a difficult time. Does your friend who's in the middle of a divorce need a few hours of childcare? Can you pick up groceries for your neighbor who's been sick? Realizing you have the power to make someone's day better can keep negative thoughts from taking over. It also gives you something productive to focus on instead of your never-ending stream of thoughts. Number 4. Recognize automatic negative thoughts. Automatic negative thoughts, ANTs, refer to knee-jerk negative thoughts, usually involving fear or anger, you sometimes have in reaction to a situation. Tackling ANTs. You can identify and work through your ANTs by keeping a record of your thoughts and actively working to change them. Use a notebook to track the situation giving you anxiety, your mood, and the first thought that comes to you automatically. As you dig into details, evaluate why the situation is causing these negative thoughts. Break down the emotions you're experiencing and try to identify what you're telling yourself about the situation. Find an alternative to your original thought. For example, instead of jumping straight to, "This is going to be an epic failure," try something along the lines of, "I'm genuinely trying my best." Number 3. Acknowledge your successes. When you're in the midst of overthinking, stop and take out your notebook or your favorite note-taking app on your phone. Jot down 5 things that have gone right over the past week and your role in them. These don't need to be huge accomplishments. Maybe you stuck to your coffee budget this week or cleaned out your car. When you look at it on paper or on screen, you might be surprised at how these little things add up. If it feels helpful, refer back to this list when you find your thoughts spiraling. Number 2. Stay present. Not ready to commit to a meditation routine. There are plenty of other ways to ground yourself in the present moment. Here are a few ideas. Unplug. Shut off your computer or phone for a designated amount of time each day and spend that time on a single activity. Eat mindfully. Treat yourself to one of your favorite meals. Try to find the joy in each bite and really focus on how the food tastes, smells, and feels in your mouth. Get outside. Take a walk outside, even if it's just a quick lap around the block. Take inventory of what you see along the way, noting any smells that waft by or sounds you hear. Number 1. Consider other viewpoints. Sometimes quieting your thoughts requires stepping outside of your usual perspective. How you see the world is shaped by your life experiences, values, and assumptions. Imagining things from a different point of view can help you work through some of the noise. Jot down some of the thoughts swirling around in your head. Try to investigate how valid each one is. For example, maybe you're stressing about an upcoming trip because you just know it's going to be a disaster. But is that really what's going to happen? What kind of proof do you have to back that up? Do let us know if you practice any of these. Also, if you enjoyed watching the video, please hit a like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. Thanks for watching.